when I heard we were going to be in this, I was like, of course, it's the perfect combination, especially once it had that kind of a bunching vibe to it. And it had like, I was expecting, you know, them like coming in through the blinds and the, you know, half curves down, you are very kind of like, and, but there is that banter that you have just so beautifully, and it fits and it works so well. And the scenes that you have with Rochelle especially are just like,
so easy to do with her. She's such a great actress. She starts to make her fun.
Right.
You know, obviously the book is terrific. That's all it's great writer. That it was just a unique plot. You know, kind of the stakes being real, but the comedy being at the fun.
Exactly. Yeah, things like this, the comedy really does undercut the drama, but it also kind of informs the drama as well. When you go into projects like this, are you really trying to find the drama on finding the comedy, or is it kind of a mix of both?
It's a great question, and it's everything, tone. And when you can hit it right with comedy and stakes, you really have something unique, but it's a tough balance. Thankfully, I had Bill Lawrence, who's great at it.
Yeah.
So we could kind of trust him and lean into the dramatic stuff, and then also have fun with the banter. But it's not always like you get to see that kind of great tone where you're laughing and liking the characters, and you're startled and taking the plot very seriously as well. Yeah, totally.
Well, that's why I said it line to Michelle, where you were like, I already don't understand women. And I have this line where I'm like, I support women's rights and I support women's wrongs. So it's scared to have a lot going on, but you kind of taking it straight. What I love about this show is it's very multi-layered. There's a lot going on. And, you know,
I kind of love the uniqueness of the characters being a little bit, everyone has their own uniqueness, which just kind of makes it beautiful.
Yeah.
Like no one's exactly where you would expect them or put them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of the fun. There's a lot of flaws, and some good qualities in people as well.
Exactly. So finally, what do readers, what's one thing that we have to be like, that would just be wowed by?
Honestly, it's a fun ride, you know, between the comedy and the twisted turns and all the personalities. It's just a great ride.
All right. I got my necklace ready.
Good.
For those twists and turns.
Awesome.
We're ready.
Appreciate seeing you.
Thank you so much. If you like a twist, okay, sit down on Wednesday and all right, so get the necklace out. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. I was telling Bill, I said, I love that this kind of has like a throwback shoe kind of feel to it. Was that kind of the intention going into it to kind of have that nostalgia to it? Well, I think that really comes from the book. And I read the book. And it's so fun and so funny. And every character is not what you would typically see that character as in a show. So it's really fun. I think people are going to enjoy that. Very Courtney. All right. Well, I can't wait for people to see it. Everyone is gathering around, so I'm going to let you go and take pictures and stuff. But thank you so much for taking all the time to talk with us. Yeah, right. Love you and Bill together.
Yeah.
There is just an aesthetic, and there is just a connection that you have. There's a language that you speak that you really understand in terms of the drama and using the humor to kind of cut it, but also cheer for.
Well, he's really the master of that. But, you know, for 24 years, he's really taught me. You know, he's a mentor to me. He's a big brother to me. He gave me my big break. And then we just wanting to find things to work on. So I directed the second episode of Ted Lasso, and now I'm directing Shrinking.
Yeah.
And then he said, hey, come act in this thing. We just had a shorthand, you know, we really clicked. And I just feel so lucky to have him as my champion.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is that yes, you've been a student, but I also think that he's graduated in a way. You do have.
Yeah, we were texting today because he's cutting one of my episodes of Shrinking, because as a director, you can turn into your cut, and then he does the final cut. And he said, do you want to come by? And I said, no, because one edit you made really annoyed me. And he please pick out one thing that, you know, I mean, that's kind of lazy to be out. And he's like, fine, I'll put it back. Yeah, we're fine. He respects me, which is great.
Stacey Yvonne.
I'm Tom.
Hi, Tom. So nice to meet you. You play our salty captain.
I play Captain Fitzpatrick.
I love how kind of nonplussed you are, but also extremely annoyed. Which really right now. Listen,
I'm very happy to be here.
It's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Natty.
On about my advice. I've been out of the 19th century for you.
Tonight's the night to do it. I might as well come them all out. But we kind of open on a scene with you where you're teaching this guy who's never fished before, very green, who's at sight, of course. He's a pro, he's diving.
Yeah. Got all the deal.
Yeah, and then he pulled something out that was not supposed to be pulled out. And
I don't normally find a severed human arm.
Yeah,
in the Gulf of Mexico. That's a little bit much for me.
Yeah, a little bit much. Yeah.
Stoned as I am.
And of course, you kind of become the resident, guy who's like, we need to ask him some questions. Tell me what you know.
Yeah.
You see everything.
Yes, I do.
You know everything, see everything.
Yeah.
So it's just like kind of getting with the production and just kind of being able to slip into that world.
Right, I'm from Florida,
Yeah.
and so these are people that I've met every day of my life. And the great thing about this show is that these guys got it right. Florida is a joke, but it's a special kind of joke. They got it exactly right on the money. And then I appreciate them. They've been working with them, but I appreciate them for that. Their honesty, and their skill.
Well, it's so fun. Every time I see you pop up, I know something is going to just make me smile in the best possible way, and it always does. Tell us, what is one thing that we really have to look forward to that's going to make us be like,
Oh boy, this is a mystery. We want the audience to go on the ride with us.
or this one word where once we see it, we'll know.
Well, I'm just going to say soundtrack. Where you hear the people who cover Tom Petty for this show. You're amazed.
All
You're
right.
blown away.
I'm
Okay?
excited. I know you said you've been working on this for quite a while.
Yeah.
Tell me about what is it about the story that you're like, I have to see this.
Several things. First of all, Paul is an idol of mine. Paul Hyacinth. I wasn't the best student as a kid. I read his books when I was on the St. Johns River in Florida. I'd have to go out on a boat. My cousins liked fishing. I hated fishing. And they called me college because I would read a book. So I just wasn't that smart. And he was one of those authors that creates books that you could do an airplane book to read for fun, but they have character pieces and they're all picture. Whether it's one of the reasons Nancy's partner is gay is because Key West had the first ever really gay sheriff in America. You know what I mean? You had to cast an actual Cuban actress from Miami. You ever showed us at work? You can't have so you're like, come on, you gotta do it, right? And the young man right there who plays Neville is Bahamian from Nassau. His dad was is your dad in the Senate from Nassau? Elementary. So not always authentic, but he can help us police the accents.
There we go.
So I think part of the battle is trying to make a ridiculous show authentic enough that it works. And for me, it meant so much to because Carl, what time in your life do you get to go to your favorite author and say, I loved your book, I'd love to put a few chapters in the middle and do it myself? It was so cool.
And I just one of the biggest things to like how a character evolves is you just got to be true to your character. You got to know where she comes from. You got to know what she wants. And then you also have to write down what's new. What does Vince or Nancy as a character bring to Rosa and allow that relationship to develop. So I think if you know your character and you allow yourself to just be open to whatever it comes to, which is one of the things you need to do when you're on a comedy with Vince Vaughn, because there's so much. Not only were we on script because Bill wrote an amazing script, but we're also allowed to improv a lot. You have to be open to like letting that kind of vibe live and see what comes out of it. So as long as you're true to your character, I feel like everything else just falls into place.
Well, one thing that is great about Rose says that she's not just like a side character. She really does get her own journey. That's like one thing that we as viewers have to look forward to.
When you find Rosa in this script, she is kind of, at a place in her life where she doesn't know if this is serving her anymore. So she needs to figure that out. And then comes Yancy, played by Vince Vaughn, who is coming with this pace that's just so like intriguing. And I think she finds it interesting too. But she's at a crossroads and we're like, what am I doing with myself? So she just takes that leap of faith and tries to figure out what serves her and what's good for her. And I love that she has like the courage to take that leap. And throughout this whole show, you're going to see her and every other character kind of come into themselves to find out what really is that they want.
I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you.